What does it take to succeed in agriculture these days? We certainly hear a lot about big ag and large farming operations, and that certainly is the case with this Kentucky farm. But the Peterson family would tell you their size takes a back seat to their long history of working the land.
We're farming a total of around 13,000 acres now.
13,000 acres, just over 20 square miles, about the size of a small city. That kind of acreage may make you think of what some people call big ag, but the Petersons will tell you that they consider themselves simply a family farm.
Most of the large farms in America are family farms. Most of them are just like ours. There are a group of family members or a group of neighbors who have formed together to farm as a cohesive unit. It's the nature of agriculture. We share our resources. I'm better at one thing than my brother Bill is. He's better at things I'm not so good at. Together, as a unit, we're better than a single.
Their size allows them to diversify in what they grow, including newly planted corn, one of Kentucky's leading field crops. Nearby, nearly 4,000 acres of winter wheat are being harvested on this early June morning. Some of their wheat and corn has been used for another product that Kentucky's well known for.
Maker's Mark Distillery is one of our big customers. We supply them with all the wheat. The corn is mostly used in the distilling industry between Maker's Mark, Jim Beam, Heaven Hill, Four Roses. All those you've seen on the shelf, they're very close, and most of them have bought corn from us over the years.
Once their wheat is harvested, the brothers plant soybeans on the acreage.
Almost all the acres of wheat are double cropped with soybeans. So it's kind of 3 crops in 2 years type of rotation.
Soybeans are an important crop for American farmers, used in food products, soybean oil, and livestock feed.
A lot of our soybeans are shipped all over the world. We're shipping into a kind of a specialty market where a lot of our soybeans are used for food consumption in tofu. And so Asia, Japan, Indonesia, Korea are big customers.
Working a farm this large required the family to expand their grain storage capabilities beyond their million-bushel elevator. And, like many other family farms, the complexities of handling multiple crops on extensive acreage demanded an investment in technology.
In order to afford all the new technology, it takes some volume of business to afford these things. They're just expensive. I mean, for instance, these combines out here in the field, they're being driven by GPS satellites. And all this technology is expensive. We probably have somewhere close to $200,000 invested in GPS equipment.
How close to harvest are you with this wheat?
As early as this afternoon.
Oh.
Probably be tomorrow before we get here for this particular field. Nice color. These are glooms. Where each one of these is a gloom. We rub it together, blow the chaff away. Here's the head, and look, we have lots of beautiful. This is soft red winter wheat, and we'll bite one just to see how near harvest we are, just as a judgment.
It feels like there's still a little bit of moisture in there.
Yeah, a little soft. Yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow. Doubt this
So you're that close, you can tell?
I know what the weather's going to be. Very drying air coming. You can see a beautiful day here today. Low humidity. Things are going to dry up very quickly.
The Petersons have a long history in farming. The family's agricultural roots go back before the American Revolution.
They started out on Manhattan, then they moved to Long Island, and then came to Kentucky. In this area of Kentucky, it goes back to the 1700s.
The Petersons will tell you that their multi-generational connection to the land is a critical factor in their passion for coaxing crops from the soil.
Seeing good crops materialize with the gifts of rain through the year and good weather, that's really what does it for me. That's the best part.
It's always fun to see a pretty crop. A crop that looks good, typically is good, typically is profitable. There's just pride in watching things grow. It's hard to describe until you've experienced it. But those who love it, once they experience it, they find a way to do it. That's where we are.
It takes passion for farming to be successful. And no, not just anybody can do it. I can tell you, it is a high-tech, high-skilled occupation.